Hey, what's happening, ladies and germs? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever the hell you may be in this mud ball we call Earth. That's right, Elton McFall here in the Lachine sector of Montreal. I'm actually just not even a couple of blocks from the parents' place there. Just had a really nice lunch there, a little dip in the pool. Life is good, 31 degrees Celsius, a little bit humidity, very nice breeze. Birds are happy, they're all over the place. And I got this idea. I'm doing a walk-in video here around here, specifically starting off. Whoa, look at this. That's a good way to start. That is not a common vehicle, especially in that color. That's a CF something. Very nice. Oh my God, why can't more cars be colorful? For Christ's sake, is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? Anyway, so yeah, wow, that's kind of weird, that round window. Anyway, like I said, I thought it'd be cool to make a walking video here on Boulevard Saint-Joseph, la rue Saint-Joseph coming up here. You got the waterfront, you got people jogging, and might see a few special cars that are going by. What I mean by special, I mean like, you know, exotic or vintage. It's a great street to cruise on here. Today's the 27th of June 2021. And I don't feel like going too fast today anyway. I don't really feel like going rail fanning yet. I don't feel like cooking in the sun, you know. Look at that, there's even some trees here actually. You can see a lot of motorcycles here, of course. Jump across here real quick. Yes, sir. Come along here. A lot of bugs though. Jesus, Murphy, there's a lot of bugs. After all that rain we had yesterday, it rained so much. And it's still going to be a lot more rain, so that's not going to improve, unfortunately, in terms of the bug situation. Whew. Oh Dolores, oh toi ma douloureuse, perdu, 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 salut Ontario. Bon, ouais, ça c'est le contraire de la rue Ontario. This is a real contrary to Ontario Street near where I live, anyway. Let's just go get a little look-see here at the water. De Prairie there. Oh, isn't this wonderful? Look at the waves here. Look at that. You can see the that's why there's so many bloody bugs, though. It's because we're by the water too. Look at that. Somebody flying a kite there. It looks like, I don't know where it's coming from, but... oh yeah, oh okay. There's the Mercier Bridge, I believe. Some short minute. Sorry, there's a Mercier Bridge. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, anyway, there's a hell of a lot of bugs. I don't want to stay around here as nice as it is. Too many bugs. Gonna end up swallowing one. Fuck, there's so many of them, for crying out loud. Look at this. It's a swarm. Jesus, I hate bugs. Oh, mighty. Bugs. Ugh. Get out of here. God, there's moths and everything. Oh my God, it's horrible. Jesus, Murphy. What a turnoff. No wonder there's not that many people here. Look at this. Get away from me. Oh my God, it's an invasion. Shit. Wow. Maybe if I was wearing a white t-shirt, it wouldn't be bothering me so much, no? Oh my God, I'm starting to regret this idea now. I think... now I'm like tempted to go back across the street there. That's what I was looking for. A little bit of instability maybe. There's some big clouds or cumuluses there. I think they only said there was like a 40% chance of rain, but they didn't say a chance of a thunderstorm. But still, you know, not impossible when it's this hot, man. 31 degrees Celsius. Look at the freaking bugs. Christ. Jesus, Murphy, look at this. Get out of here. Fucking shit. God, mate. Holy mackerel, I wasn't expecting that. Oh my God. A lot of mercy. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I'll go for a walk by on Saint Joseph by the water. Yeah, great idea. Holy shit. God, I hate infestations. Yeah, look at this. What a surprise. You have to have that, no? Oh yeah, right, that's so the kids don't fall off and break their necks, of course. Oh, jeez, even here they're bad. God almighty, how can you live here? Oh, get out of here. Oh, they're all over the place. Jesus, God, they're all moths. Get out of here. Oh. God. Jesus, Murphy. Well, that's it. I'm veering off at 45th Avenue. I think it's coming up here. I'm walking faster than I should be. I wanted to, but Jesus, moths. Christ, like moths are everywhere. Oh my God, holy tamales. Oh. God almighty. Now we're coming up over here to this intersection. What's interesting is that not so much that really old church, but I remember seeing a picture online years ago of this corner here, this intersection, and apart from the 51, 52 Pontiac there driving eastbound on St. Joseph, there was a streetcar, MTC streetcar, and that was probably at the end of the 91 route, which went all the way to Place d'Armes downtown. And then, oddly enough, there was the 92 extension route, which continued all the way to René-Huguet, right near where my parents' place is, you know? Ah, freaking bugs. Actually, no, did I want to go up this way? No, I wanted to continue on Broadway, I think. I'm going to have to stop anyway. I have to tie my shoelace. Well, we're looking at that CIBC. Reminds me that there is a Royal Bank there. Yeah, it's a miracle it's still there. No, actually, no, it's not a miracle. The only reason why it's still there is because people have money around here. That's why. Because banks are still closing their banks locations wherever, anywhere. There's quasi-ghetto. Even if there's people who do have money, they close. So, yeah, I'm going to tell you something in a second about that RBC that I am not pleased about. What's with the front windows on that church? I bet you that's not even a church anymore, probably. Anyway. Yeah, so like I was going to say, I wasn't not too pleased lately with the RBC, the Royal Bank of Canada, because what happened is that a couple of days ago, right, I go see my hairstylist, and, you know, she only takes cash. I don't take, you know, Interact payments, because apparently the fees are exorbitant. They're too much. And so anyway, so you know, I go to Joliet Metro. I have to walk like 4 or 5 blocks to get to Joliet Metro station to go get money, which I wasn't going to do. But then I found out the 125 bus was on detour, so I missed it, right? Because they're having a stupid street sale on Ontario Street. And then, so what happens that? Oh, now I'm really curious here about, is this a church or not anymore? There's a sign that's been blown over. I don't know. I don't think that's a church anymore, man. I don't know. This looks like it's been all redone, though. Anyway. So anyway, like I was saying, so I go to, so that's it. So then anyway, I figure, well, I'll go to the Metro. I'll go, you know, because I got to go to NDG to go get my haircut, see my hairstylist there. Of course, back in the day it was a barber because it was a man, you know, it's Italian. Of course, she's Italian too. But anyway. So I go to, and I go into the Couche-Tard Dépanneur, and I realize that, shit, there's not a bank machine there anymore, for crying out loud. I'm like, great. Okay, so terrific. Now I'm already running late. So I got to take the Metro all the way to Vendôme, and I figure I'll go use the RBC bank machine there on the gas station on the corner of Décarie and Sherbrooke. I get there, I see, I go there and I see the machine, right? And it's like there's all these like fresh delivery of like drinks, you know, like canned drinks in their packs with everything like that, you know. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like going, like putting my card like on an angle, you know, to put it in there in the machine and get my money out. And then I noticed that the machine. Anyway, wow, very nice, very nice. Anyway, I noticed that the machine is not even a Royal Bank machine anymore. It's a Scotia Bank machine. I'm like, what? So it's like strike two. So now at this point, my friend Julian picked me up at Vendôme. We stop at there. Now I gotta have him drive a few blocks east out of the way to go to the Royal Bank on Sherbrooke near Victoria. Finally, I get like big $60 out. One of the bills is like a third of the bill is like missing. It's like torn off or whatever. I couldn't believe that. Anyway, so you know, it is what it is, and I'm glad. That's what I love about having a venue like this, because, you know, again, I can you know, vent my frustrations. It's a free country. You can speak your mind. Probably won't do a damn thing, but it didn't leave a good impression on me with the Royal Bank. And I asked when I called this morning, because I had so much trouble for some reason entering to do a transfer, an e-transfer. Somebody sent me a payment. I don't know why. I screwed up my password. I don't know. I asked the lady, I said, do me a favor and put a note in my file for somebody to call me back. I want to know why the hell they took out all these bank machines. You know, I just want to hear something at least like, okay, not enough people are using them or something. But it's like, again, it's like removing all these branches. You know, these different branches are closing down. It doesn't matter if it's Royal Bank or TD or whatever. You know, and it's just like, man, I'm not stupid. I even told people on the phone, I'm not dumb. I know a few years ago that RBC made almost as much money in 1 year as Canadian Pacific. So think about that. Canadian Pacific, okay? Right? RBC. Anyway, what are you going to do? It is what it is, man. You know, I think I like to... let me make a comparison to you. It's about like... don't worry, it's just YouTube. And anyway, it's like, for example, when you buy a bag of chips, more than ever, you get less than what you paid for. It's like everything else. You get less instead of getting more, you know? So that's how it shows you there's no equilibrium anymore, you know? Really, it's like these cars I complain about. You pay a fortune, you pay 30, 40 grand. If you want to get a car with a color, you have to like wait for it and order it and pay either. And it's just ridiculous, you know, like it's a scam from car companies, my opinion, personally. Along with other things, a lot of other things. Maybe this is where I should live next, you know? Look, lots of green space, lots of trees. Not too far from downtown. Anyway, downtown, I still love it, but not as much as I used to. You know, look at that 50s design roof with the poles. Look at some of these really, really old houses here. That's it. I vented when I have to vent. It's going to be more positive now. Look, you have a mix of that weird. This is a apartment building with this very old house next to another apartment building. Here comes the STM scrap. And how about a little word actually about the scrap? And it's funny I should say that because this Buick was probably one of the last good GMs they made. This Regal, or a Century, I should say. And, you know, the STM buses have been such scrap for so many years now that, well, it's, my friend Julian confirmed to me that, yeah, in fact, as we had seen at the Prévost bus garage off the T-Can there, that, yeah, they've been contracted by the STM to fix the scrap, for Christ's sake, because they don't have enough mechanics to fix all these fucking broken shit boxes, you know? Can you believe that? That's what it's come to. And you know that if that's the case here in Montreal, that's the case in a lot of places. And not only that, I know that because Nova buses are sold all over North America. Okay? So this business about being something zero emissions and it's good for the planet, I don't fucking buy it one iota. Even the STM came out with a report last year that stated that, in fact, those buses, they're not even any cheaper for them to run those buses. They're not cheaper at all, actually. There's still a lot of bugs here. Well, I guess if you like bugs, this is your type of video, I guess, then, eh? Whoa. Alright, I'll try to stay positive now, even though that's not necessarily my forte, unfortunately. What can I tell you? My God, look, all that bugs. Get out of here. Jesus, Murphy. We're not even next to the water. Curling, eh? What's that? Oh, tabarnak, it's an old Malibu. Oh, shit. Oh, that's just great. I'm tickled pink, man. I just filmed myself a nice vintage Malibu. That's one of the reasons why I've been thinking about for a long time of moving here to Lachine, is because there's a lot of old cars still, because there's space for them, you know? There's not as many savages like where I live. And, you know, the roads are all tight and everything, and there's no parking and all this crap. So, yeah. Good stuff. But boy, these moths. You ever notice sometimes you say a certain word, the more you say it, the more it sounds like alien-like, you know? Like, seriously, how much does an apartment go around here? I wonder. Or maybe I don't want to know. I'm sure it costs more than my place. You know? I don't know. See? To me, this is the kind of area I deserve to live in. I deserve it, frankly, okay? Because I love the country, I love the city, but now I've been living in the city too long. I'm tired of it now, okay? It's become a lot of times exasperating with all these different, you know, people that get on my nerves. I don't want to go into that. And you know, transit, and you know, people will say, you know, yeah, but if you live in Lachine, they'll say, yeah, you're not near downtown. I don't care about not being near downtown anymore. I really don't. I'm 40, you know, like I'm 45 years old. What the hell do I care about downtown anymore? I go downtown, I don't even recognize myself anymore. My eyes once again are playing tricks on me. I thought I saw an oldie parked there. I don't like walking behind people. That's a cute dog, though. You see that? It says sens unique. You know what that means? Sens unique means one way. Sens unique, one way, sens unique. There you go. This building is not old. I don't know if you're going to hear everything I say. The wind's really coming there from the southwest, the sud-west. I don't know how long I'm going to make this for, seriously. I really don't know. And it just reminded me I just reminded myself of that Rolling Stones song I like there. What to do, yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know what to do, yeah. Oh, anyway, we're walking eastward. There's a person waiting for the bus. And I am actually thinking, depending on where I am in all this shiz, I might actually get on it, especially if it's not scrap. That would be nice. You know? Let's see, is it coming? Okay. But maybe part of me doesn't give a shit either, you know? There's lots of buses. There's the 195, you know, there's the 496, there's the 491, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about that Malibu. Damn, I'm telling you, if I could drive, that's exactly what I would buy. Ooh, that's a nice Chevy. Yeah, buddy, that's nice. Nice, look at that, nice wheels, not black. It sounds good, it looks good. Oh shit, man, there's so much crap here, it's almost slipped. Woo. And I'm also actually walking this way. Oh, look at Crown Vic. Nice. That looks like the one that's not too far from my parents' place, actually. On their street. Oh, look at the beautiful details here. I wouldn't mind having it. I would love to own an old home like that because you have that porch with the roof that sticks out like that. And that means that these were homes like my friend Ed's that were made probably in the 30s and under because there's no air conditioning yet. So people, if they wanted to cool off, especially at night to sleep a bit, they'd go outside. This is the only thing I like about these scraps. They got air conditioning. But frankly, the one I took earlier didn't impress me because the air conditioning was not very cold, frankly. I don't know, somebody told me like they're automated, they're automatic, whatever. I'm like, yeah, well, they're automated, but not too well because it's still hot in there. It's supposed to be comfortable, you know what I mean? I'm doing YouTube. So you just see a little kid who just look at it, stare at me. What the hell is he talking about? What's he doing? Just being an eccentric. That's what I do. Oh, and in case you're wondering why I'm not wearing sunglasses, I'm through with those sunglasses. The lenses are completely finished. I am not kidding you. Completely finished. You see this person here with all the fences here? Completely insecure. Absolutely. They don't want nobody or nothing on their property. Anyway, so yeah, it's I'm waiting for my new prescription sunglasses to come in there. I'm looking forward to that. Hey, I filmed a really cool Chevy van here from the 70s last summer. This park right here was really cool. It was like a, I don't know, kind of a purple mauve or something like that. I think at this point I'm just gonna flow here a little more. I came by here earlier. I took the 195. It was a 2006 non-scrap, but the funny thing is about it, guy pulls up. Guy's about, I don't know, 55, 60 or so driving, and surprisingly, he might as well have been fucking 25 because he had that music blaring out of that bus. It was even way too loud, that thing, man. I couldn't believe it. I felt like saying, buddy, like, pourquoi que c'est tellement fort, là? Like, and he was driving fast too there, like, I don't know, man. I think that guy's on something, honestly. I think he was on something. You know, it'd be really nice is if there was a water fountain here in this park, and that way I could have a little drink. Because it's very hot. Like I said, it's like 31, 32. I don't know. Is there going to be a water fountain? I mean, oh, there's a I don't know, some kind of fountain that's not on. I'm talking about to drink though. But it's such a small park, so it doesn't look like it's going to be happening, eh? Yeah. And now we're about to approach L'Avenue Victoria Avenue. Still walking eastbound, getting closer to 32nd Avenue, which I'm kind of tempted to go up, kind of not. Got to keep it slow though, man, because it's so hot. You dehydrate real quickly. But man, wouldn't it be a fucking riot if that was the same Malibu that a friend of mine had in high school? Wouldn't that be crazy? Man, that's a nice Buick. That's like the last nice Buick they make, no? Love the roofs on these old buildings there, eh? Very 50s. Oh shit, look, something's responding there. Check this out, right there. And there's a fire station, is right here. Wow, really? Wow, that's weird. That's pretty strange. I think what I might do though is stop into that Tim's over there and get us some water. Water. I don't want to walk too much though, that's the thing. It's so goddamn hot today. It's not a day to walk too much. Because right now I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel burnt out now. Look at that, they got all these new Pierce fire trucks. It occurred to me recently and I thought, man, how come there's all these new Pierces, man? What do you mean to tell me that all those Spartan Maxi Metals that came in 2014, 13, that they're all finished already? They're all retired? They're only good for what, 7 years, 8 years? That's ridiculous. What the fuck? It just goes to show you how they don't make things how they used to. So how long are these going to last? 5 years? 10 if that? Yeah. It's a good looking truck though. Damn good looking truck. Yeah, that would be a good thumbnail right there. Look at that. That's an excellent thumbnail. I saw a car there. What's that purple car? It looks like a purple Grand Am of some kind. I'll let this lady go by here. Oh, what's that? That's a Honda S2000. Man, I have an ad exactly for that car. Exactly. I have to relist it. I had it listed on Kijiji, but I actually only started selling on Marketplace like in October. And man, I regret not doing that earlier, but I have a hard head, you know, so. Oh, non-scrap. That's a neat looking little car, man. Pretty damn neat. Look at that with a Beamer following. And of course, lots of people love these. Not me. Oh, there's the ambulance too. Look, more non-scrap. Got a friend who owns this garage actually. It's a really very cool guy, but you know, why would he be open on a Sunday? Well, some garages are though. And here is fire station 64, which is likely where that pumper's coming from, which I kind of feel like chilling out at for a bit. I might. It seems to me like it would be a good day for water rescue. You know, a lot of people in the near on the river and boats and stuff. I don't fucking see anything in there though. Ride, Captain, ride upon your crystal ship. There's nothing in here. Nothing. Holy cow. Wow. Okay then. Oh, I think the rescue truck is in there actually, in the boat. That's about it. Oh, I had to check to see if I was recording. I mean, it's going on and off here all whole time, you know. You're never gonna get me, man. You're never ever gonna get me to say something like, you know, defund the police. This ridiculousness. Jesus Christ, people are fucking dumb if they think that. Hello, we have laws so we don't have anarchy and nut jobs and crazy and crooks and fucking murderers take over the fucking planet like in so many movies. You know? Defund the police. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And not only people, there are people who should think that the police should be defunded, that they shouldn't even have arms. They shouldn't have weapons. Really? Well, What should they be carrying with them? Flowers? Tasers? Tasers are not so bad though. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm probably gonna stop at Timmy's. If not get water, I might get a small ice cappuccino. Maybe I'm a little tired walking now. A bit tired. My average is about, what, 15-20 minutes. I figure it's been about that, you know. Look at that kick-ass mural. Such a weird place for a mural. It's an amazing mural, but it's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really noticeable. If you drove by car, you'd be like, oh, look, you know. It's kind of thing you can only really see when, God, the sun is hot. Jesus, Murphy. Whew. Yeah, it's funny. I remember a year or two ago, my father-in-law, such a great man, he was at this IGA here, and he took a picture for me of a ’64 Chevy Biscayne. It was like practically mint, looked all original, that typical aqua green color, dog dish hubcaps, but I remember seeing it for sale somewhere online. It was like a 350 V8, and I'm like, man, I would love to run into that car again. And it's funny too, because my friend Andrew, in 2019, a couple of years ago, he bought a '63 Biscayne, two-door post as well, but with a 409, and it came from here. Ouf, doit avoir chaud en tabarnak, ce gars-là. I was just saying, that guy must be friggin' hot as hell, man. Jeez, this guy's got black motorcycles, wearing black, and he's black. That's like, wow. I mean, me who feels hot just wearing a navy blue t-shirt, you know? Wow. You see that gray? You know, it's funny about that gray, eh? That's the same gray on the Durango that me and Ben rented. And it's funny because a couple of days ago I was with Julian, he got his license, and we were right behind, right near the Orange Julep, and here's this 82 Delta 88 Royale Coupe, and it was the same color, same light gray color. And also, not only that, that Malibu that I filmed also was available in that color. Actually, come to think of it, that could even be the same Malibu that I took a picture of once on Sherbrooke Street in the NDG back in 2005 or 4, and it was that same light gray condition, clean. You know, back when there were a lot of old cars, now there's practically none, it seems, because they've been junked or sold overseas, unfortunately. And I like that Freestar. Yeah. Ah, the old McDicks. I'll never understand why it's so goddamn popular. I really honestly think it's because of the atmosphere more than anything. I mean, the food is whatever, you know. Same thing with Tim's. I go there really for coffee and a bagel, a croissant, that's it, you know. This looks new. I don't know what the hell this is here. Oh boy, it's going to be good to give the camera a break here though, because she is running real hot. Alright, I gotta give this a break here. Actually, no, you know what? I'm ending this here. I'm tired of filming now, holding the camera. It's too hot, so that's it. So guys, thanks for watching, and all the best, and be well. And again, anybody who sent me things, you know, over the last years, thank you very much once again. It's very appreciated. Or maybe we've also done business as well. You know, you bought stuff from me, and please check out the stuff I have on Kijiji. I have like thousands of vintage ads, so if something that you like is not there, I might have something that's not listed. Or check me on a Patreon. You want to become a patron? I'm working on that harder. Would be much obliged. So if we end on a high note here, is there going to be an Impala driving by? Fucking one of the things, sometimes I think there's less old cars just because people have less money to put fucking gas in the tanks of these cars because they're so heavily taxed here in Canada. Now there's a carbon tax, so that's why fucking gas prices is ludicrous across Canada. By the way, that's for you, Mr. Trudeau. I like Trudeau, but I can't respect that. I'm sorry. I don't think that makes a goddamn difference. And frankly, you know, people are like have less money to enjoy their classic cars. I mean, because they have to spend more on gas because of. Anyway, you know what I mean. Take care. Bye bye.